Hey y'all, how many of us have used that phrase, that's just how I am? I operated in that lie for a very long time, and that's exactly what it was. It was a lie. It was a lie I chose. I didn't know I was choosing it. I thought that my reactions or my actions to certain stimulation was just how I am. It's just how I grew up to be as a person. I didn't know at the time that I was hurting others. I didn't know at the time that I could have been limiting my own progress. I know a lot of you are not going to believe this. I know none of you are going to believe this. And I'll use relationships as an example. In my relationships, I could be a complete and total asshole. No other way around. And I know, it's hard to believe, but it's true. And I remember years ago actually calling up exes and apologizing for my behavior. And at the time, it was like, you know what, deal with it. That's what you're putting out. This is what you're going to get. If you don't like it, psh, absolutely terrible and destructive behavior. But I thought that's just how I am. I realized later, and I don't know what the actual catalyst was, but I'm definitely glad there was one, that that's not who I want to be. We have at any given moment, at any time, moment, day of our lives to change who we perceive ourselves to be into someone else, someone hopefully better. And that's what I tried and am trying to do. Don't get stuck in the lie. That's just how I am. At a certain point in life, you realize that you're missing out on some things. You're being passed over on some things because of your attitude, especially if it is less than stellar. So think about that. Normalize saying, you know what? I'm going to work on that. And I think as it pertains to relationships, again, to me, relationships are where you go to learn the most about yourself. Now, not on purpose, but they are the places, the circumstances in which, personally speaking, I have learned the most about myself. It's wonderfully easy to be enlightened when you're by yourself, when you're not living with anybody, when you don't have to look at anybody's face every day. Well, shit, I'm a yogi in an ashram in India. But when you have to factor in other situations and other people, you will realize with a quickness, maybe I'm not as enlightened as I thought I was. And I was in a particular relationship and we were like this all the time, trigger after trigger after trigger. And I caught myself eventually. That's just how I am. You don't like it? That's just how I am. And I realized later, this person was put into your life to be a mirror. You got some shit with you. And if that's how you want to continue, then by all means carry on. But it wasn't, and I knew it wasn't. So way after that relationship was over, I was able to take a seat, check myself, and say, okay, that's how I've conducted myself for all this time. Now it's time to do something differently. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to be passed over. I don't want to be a rotten person. I don't want to be an asshole. So normalize being able to say, you know what? That's how I behaved in the past, but I'm willing to work on it for the present and the future. But remember, the most important thing, all the power is in the present moment. So what you can do at this moment to be a better person and to not just throw out, that's just the way I am, take it or leave it, that's where the power is right now in this moment. Whatever you can do to absolve that, do it. That's it. Come on and do it. Come on and do it.